Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Karam, board certified facial plastic surgeon, founder and creator of Karam MD Skin. I specialize in facial rejuvenation, which basically means I help people look as young as they feel. And on today's episode of Skin School, we're gonna talk about a very common and very important question, and that is, can skincare products actually help boost collagen? And before I answer that question, which is a super important question, and I want you to get this right, what happens to skin as it ages? One of the core reasons why anatomically your skin starts to look lined, wrinkled, crepey is because the production of collagen over time decreases. And that happens at the genetic level. It gets accelerated because of things like sun exposure, specifically UVA exposure, smoking, lifestyle, stress, all these things can have an impact. What it ultimately translates to is old-looking skin, right? And from all intents and purposes, we have to find a way to start to stimulate collagen and improve the production of collagen output. Otherwise, our skin is just on a downward slope. And that's what you see when people don't do anything to their skin, especially if they're also not protecting their skin from sun and those type of things. So where does skincare fit in? Now, a lot of people have a lot of different interpretations of what skincare is, right? It could be very expensive moisturizing cream that comes in a super fancy bottle, put it on your skin. It has a term like rejuvenate or something like that, and you think, oh, I'm doing all the right things. But the fundamental reality is this. If you are not doing something that is getting down to that cellular level on your skincare routine and turning on the on switch to the cells that produce collagen, and those are the fibroblasts, you're basically not getting the anti-aging impact of skincare. You're basically going below your potential, and you're effectively wasting precious time and most likely precious money. So here's what I want you to look for. Honestly, when I formulated the trifecta, at the absolute core of that decision-making process was I wanted to develop a product that can actually stimulate collagen over the long run, but also make it so easy that somebody can stay on it for the long run so that you can improve the production of collagen over time. Because what good does it do if you're on something for a short period of time and then you get off of it? All you're gonna see is a little boost and then a decline again. So keep in mind the consistency, continuity, also critical to defying the skin aging changes over time and defying collagen loss over time. So the answer is absolutely. Skincare product, skincare ingredients can absolutely turn on the engines and turn on the collagen factories and build collagen over time. That is, in fact, the whole point of skincare. If you want to really understand it in a very simple way, and if you don't understand it that way, if you didn't really have a good context of why you're even putting stuff on your face, know that the reason you're putting it on your face is simply this. That has to be your priority. Okay, so what ingredients and components can do that? So I'm going to give you three very basic, very important components that can do that. Number one is retinol or retin-A. Now, retinol is the over-the-counter version. Retin-A is a prescribed version. Really doesn't matter. These are vitamin A derivatives. They do a lot of wonderful things to the skin, but perhaps one of the most important aspects is they do stimulate collagen at the cellular level. So what you see is that the fibroblasts turn on, collagen becomes increased, and year after year after year after year, people who are on it, their skin starts to look better and better and better and better and more youthful. So collagen production, retin-A or retinol. As a category, retinoids. A must-have in a good routine, and that is an essential part of the trifecta. Another really important is vitamin C. Vitamin C is, in addition to the antioxidant components that we hear about, it also helps stimulate collagen at the cellular level. So vitamin C is a very important component, and they work synergistically with the retinoids to build collagen. And I know there's a lot of worry that might be too much basically between vitamin C and retin-A's and retinoids, that you could overwhelm the skin, but that's all about formulation. That was one of the big sort of background stories of how we developed the trifecta, for example, so that it can be used in conjunction, and you don't have to have sensitivities and all those other things that usually keep people on the sideline. Because if you think about it, if you're one of them, most likely you've tried a retinol, most likely you've tried Retin-A, you did it for a few days, your skin starts to flare up and get red. You can have the same experience with vitamin C's, and you kind of back off and you use it, once a week, or you don't use it at all anymore. But in order to actually get it to work, both of these products need to be used, honestly, a minimum of like 5 times a week. I mean, if once you're at the 5 times a week mark, it's like you're going to use it 7 times a week. You got to just use it. So that's a key aspect, because all the studies that have been shown to show its efficacy have been used and shown to be used on a regular basis, on a daily basis, not in this 1 time a week kind of a thing that a lot of people kind of default to. Another category of collagen stimulation comes from growth factors. There's a particular growth factor that we actually have in the trifecta that is derived from a plant, and what it does is it stimulates the fibroblast growth factor, and it increases the production of that of the fibroblast production of collagen. Those are the 3 categories: retinol, vitamin C, and growth factors that are working directly at the genetic level and stimulating collagen. Now, there's other ways to get collagen stimulation, external things like microneedling, lasering, chemical peels. Anything that's creating an injury is going to then stimulate collagen production. But remember, you're not going in every single day to get microneedling. You're not doing any of those things every day. You're doing skincare every single day. And if you do it every single day, the gain that you're going to get is going to be far greater than doing microneedling or any of these other treatments, once every 3 to 4 months, which most people don't even do it that often because of the sort of inconvenience and expense. But it's what you do. It's your diet and exercise component that you're doing every single day. Now, here's the other caveat. Remember what I said earlier. Things like sun exposure, smoking accelerate loss of collagen. So keep in mind, if you're going to do anything, at the very least, what you can do is protect your skin against the sun. And a good broad spectrum mineral-based sunscreen is super important for that. And if you combine sun protection and you're on the effective right skincare routine, collagen production will gain over time, the curve will flip, and you will, at the end of the day, be extremely, extremely happy. Because even if you have surgery, if you start off with great skin or start to gain great skin after surgery, your results are only going to look better. Because what is it that makes somebody look actually young? It's young looking skin and young looking facial shape. And for too many people, they rely on in-office treatments and surgery to get the big stuff done, but they don't focus on the little stuff. And many times, like I said earlier, a lot of people have lost faith in skincare, lost direction in it, really don't understand why they're doing it, what each individual product, and there's a lot of components. And like I said, this is a talk on collagen, and I'm highlighting these 3 aspects, but there's a lot more to skin aging, which in other skin school videos we have addressed and we will continue to address. So you have an even better context of how different ingredients work to defy skin aging, which I think over time I've become increasingly passionate about, because that's on you, and you can really make a difference even if you don't end up having surgery or have surgery later in life. Getting your skin right is just absolutely key. And that's the whole premise of Skin School, to help empower you and get you the knowledge you need. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found that insightful, give you a little bit of direction. If you have any questions at all, drop them in the comments below. We'll be sure to answer as many of them as possible. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe. Send this video along to some friends and family who might benefit from this knowledge as well. Remember, collagen stimulation is the key, retinols, vitamin C, and growth factors. All right, folks, hope you enjoyed that. Until next Skin School, have a great day.